Hello, I'm Sally Hoskin, Becker County Master Gardener, and today we're going to talk about native wildflowers. My home is a woodland. I have, my property is primarily wildflowers and native grasses and native trees and bushes. So when I do a burn, for example, I don't dare come into my property because I have lots of woody stuff. But also in here are native wildflowers. And many places you can buy them at certain native plant outlets in the area. But I have gotten along very well by getting some of those plants, and then I watch for my own seeds from my own plants. Today we're going to take a look especially at the example I'm using is Aster Angela novi, which is New England aster. This is a lovely native plant that can grow 5 to 7 feet high. Timing is everything with native plants. You have to watch for where are the plants growing that are the prettiest that you like and you want to save the seeds, and how pretty are they, and when do they go to seed, and when is the seed ready. Now in this case, most of the seeds I've already harvested, and I've already thought about where I'm going to put them. In this case, these are just getting ready. They were very late bloomers, and now they've gone to seed, but you can look closely and you can see which ones are ready and which ones are not. See the fluffy ones? The fluffy ones here, the seed is ready. The ones not so fluffy, the seed is either wet, and we prefer not to have it wet, although we can go in and dry it, or we wait until the seeds are more ripe. Now, as long as these seeds are ready, how about if we just take them and plant them right now? So we pull them off like so. Have to treasure them very carefully. Those are precious seeds. And then I go down on the ground right close by if I want to thicken up the area with New England aster. I spread some of the foliage from the ground. I get right down to the ground. Now we're coming to freeze up, and this is pretty close to freeze up right now. So I'm not sure. This ground will just barely accept these because the ground's getting pretty frozen, but we're going to cover it up again. So I put the seeds down here, and then hopefully I have garden gloves on. It's too cold to have garden gloves. So then I take that and I just brush it around like that. And that does it. Then I put the leaves back on. So you see, when I clean up at my place, the place doesn't look any cleaner than it did when I started, because I put the leaves all back where they were, because the leaves are nutrition for my plants. You have some choices about how to collect seed. Some people collect them in gunny sacks or in paper bags. To me, that's okay, but to me it creates too much waste and cumbersome. So I collect in jars. And on the jar, I put the common name, the scientific name, and I put the preferred place it wants to be planted. Does it want to be planted in dry and moist, in wet ground? Here's some bergamot I have collected. I've collected a lot of the seeds. Now when you're looking to see if the seeds are ripe, one of the things that's competing with you are our avian friends, the birds. And if we wait too long for the seeds, they're going to beat us to it. One choice for how to plant is, instead of what we did right now, is to do it on a March when it's a nice sunny day and the seeds are going to melt into the snow a little bit, and then the good Lord plants them and waters them and puts a little moist soil around them. I use coffee grounds. That's a 2% slow-release nitrogen that I can add with the soil. You can plant things inside using, at any time, using a jug, and then you can park that in the snow. I just thank you very much and happy planting.